Falsetto has been a mainstay of the American R&B sound. But the maestro of gender fluidity and high-pitched sexual potency was his royal purpleness.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn.
His falsetto is formidable.
Yeah.
If you think of a song like Kiss, had he sung that an octave lower, I've actually heard that the demo or the original version of Kiss was sung in a lower vocal range, and then he flipped it up to the falsetto, and it makes the song completely come to life.
He used it to connote intimacy and vulnerability, but also I think there was an element of...
Heard on the records.
I'm here, I'm living, breathing, I'm happy, I'm among wise people. I have no complaints.
Hero.
He's learned a lot of it through studying women and what that means for a man to take ownership of that kind of sensuality and drama and seduction. You know, there's this sort of like Tim Curry-ish Rocky Horror sexuality about Prince that comes directly from the gay community or comes directly from a woman.
At the dawn of the 80s, America reached the peak of a sexual revolution. Attitudes towards gender roles and casual sex were changing. As the U.S. got more open, Prince took his falsetto to new levels of transgression on his album, Dirty Mind.
That was my first tour and album with him. It was the work of a restless soul. It took the energy of like a teenager and the passion and the anger and the want for attention and just finding a way to do it.
Prince's erotic lyrics and look pushed at the boundaries. Lisa Coleman provided the voice of a seduced bride on his song, Head.
I'm just a virgin and I'm on my way to be wed. But you're such a hunk, so full of spunk. I'll give you head till you burn it up. Head.
In this nightclub in New York City the first time, I almost fell backwards out of my seat when he did Head. People didn't write songs about Head in 1981. Not anybody who's actually a black artist. Of course, he also was wearing black bikini underwear and thigh-high boots. So a lot of guys were like, oh, he must be gay.
Did you ever wonder if Prince was gay?
No. I kind of just thought he was just sexual.
I think the biggest stars want everyone to feel like they are going to be made love to by them. I think they all do that.
Like even, man crush or bromance. You know, it's like, it's okay because it's Prince.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life.
Prince used his high voice to help craft an enigma. And in 1984, he brought it to American multiplexes with his film, Purple Rain.
Let's just say it blew my mind, and it was amazing between the music and the imagery, and it was just for I think it was 11 or something like that. It was a really sexy movie, so yeah, I enjoyed it.
The emotional climax of Purple Rain is built on Prince's show-stopping falsetto.
We were back in Los Angeles. The two of us got a phone call at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And he said, "Are you up?" No, no. I'm outside. Can you come into the car? So the two of us went outside, and he played the beautiful ones. He had just fallen in love with my twin sister, Susanna. Part of his ache in the song, I think, is just budding love. It starts with this mournful, introverted, like sort of a whisper.
Using the falsetto at first, expressing tenderness.
He knew how to work that tone up here with a beautiful vibrato.
The beautiful ones you always knew.
He knew that when he would drop his vocal, that's when he would really pull the listener in.
Right.
Out of nowhere, this man comes.
What's it gonna be, baby? Do you want him? Do you want me? I want you.
He's so tortured by the idea that he's unrequited, that it's not his yet, or that he's been screwed with. That's where that scream would come from. Do you know anybody who can scream like that?
No.
And continue a melody line
Yeah.
screaming? All of us on stage loved just watching him. We were the ultimate voyeurs.
Yes. Like, what else are you gonna do?
We watched him carefully. Every move he made, every sexual innuendo was our trigger, and we watched closer and closer.
Prince was a visionary who stretched the male falsetto to breaking point, exceeding expectations of what were